Welcome back, travelers, to the continued playthrough of Bloodborne. And where last we left off, I didn't close the game properly. And with these From Software games, I always want you to exit the game first before actually shutting off the console. But if you just shut off the console, you get a message like this, where it says, Mogelijk is de game de vorige keer niet afgesloten via game afsluiten system menu. System menu. So yeah, that's just them saying they don't like it when you shut it off without first going through the game afsluiten. Als je niet afsluit met game afsluiten, is het mogelijk dat je voortgang verloren gaat. So your progress, you'll lose it. But I figured I'd start with that message because it's just another form of another place that they had to localize was that message before you even get to the splash screens from some software. And I guess at the bottom of this screen you have the Bloodborne 2015 Sony Entertainment line that says the copyright stuff that is not localized, and I wonder if it contractually has to be in English for some reason. Server versie, so even that's localized, versie 9. Doorgaan. Grom van beest. So we saw earlier gegrom, which is like snarling, and then grom is also kind of a snarl, so it's interesting that it's depicted as a claw. Sinistere resonerende bell. Oh yeah, grafskemmel. That's for een kelkritual, as it says there. Materiaal gebruikt in een heilig kelkritueel. So a holy chalice ritual. Ah, that's right. And then where we actually last left off, we had killed Gascoigne in the previous episode before that, and had made it to here. We talked to this person.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Ah, Triumph. So it's like a victory emote. Verwisselen. Triumph. Alright, it's a pretty...
If you find any saint survivors, well, send them along to Erden Chapel, will ya?
Out on Chapel, will ya? And then we had that's right, last venture we had made it to here, but then we went back and we spoke to the little girl and the lady who wanted us to tell us to go to a safe place, or direct her to a safe place, and this is her.
You. Stay away from me.
Hmm.
I know all your tricks.
Trucjes. So she ain't too happy. But I think last episode we also found some things, some more upgrade materials, so I think we can upgrade our weapons some more. And we also got double bloodstone shard. Oh, look at that, he's gone again. But this time he's left behind a note. Last time he was gone, and then he came back after we killed Father Gascoigne. And now... Er zou een heilige kelk zijn verborgen in een schrijn in Oud Yarnum, in the valley. So there's a holy chalice hidden in a schrijn. Is that a shrine? Probably. Schrijn. What was that? Yeah, that's... Yeah. That's interesting. It actually... It's actually not in here. We have skreinin, which is to chafe, but that's a verb. And then distressing. Alright. Let's try Google transfer. Not really. Yeah, shrine. That's interesting. It's not actually in this dictionary. I usually choose that over the translate applications. So yeah, there's a holy chalice hidden in a shrine in Old Yarnum, which I believe we got a note earlier that said when the infection started to spread, they actually closed off a part of Old Yarnum, or of Yarnum, and that's Old Yarnum. So, yeah. Wapens repareren. Repareer wapens met afgenomen duurzaamheid. Oh yeah, so that's right. I forgot your weapon actually can degrade. And this cost Fysika aanval. So this just does it here. So but you can see it over in the top right of the Jager's Bale +1 box. It's 174 blood echoes, bloedsporen to repair. Yeah. And we have, oh well, we got 16 of these guys. And then we need 8, but we can still do it again. And then we need one more dubbele bloedsteensscherf. Alright. Yeah, I wonder... No, we don't want to buy with insight. We'll save that. Was that the schooner? Poison. Yeah, so we still have the Handschoenen. Ludwig the Eerste Jager van de Helene Kerk. Ah, so that's a figure that you'll get often in the history here in the lore is Ludwig the Eerste Jager, so the first hunter of the Healing Church, recruiteerde ooit Jarnemitanen als jagers. So he always recruited people from Yarnum as hunters. Deze jagerskleding is gemaakt voor nieuwe jagers en biedt een uitstekende basisbescherming. Het is echter niet genoeg om een gewoon mens te beschermen tegen de beesten. So this is what they, this is the hunter's clothing that they make for new hunters and offers an outstanding basic protection. Bescherming is protection. Het is echter niet genoeg, so it's definitely not enough for a regular person to protect against the beast. But I mean, that's just, I love the fact that each item comes with its own history. Granted, you have the Jager's Handschoenen, then you have the Gewad, so it's the same. Sometimes you'll get minor differences, like, yeah, no, this one's the same, but sometimes you get, like, maybe the hat will say something slightly different than the rest of the outfit, if it's a set. I don't think we've woken up anything here. Yeah, ontwakkende grafsteens. So unawakened. But we're gonna go back to the Cathedral Ward. To the Udankapel. Gebruiken voor meer inzicht. So you can raise your insight with this as well. Mystica Navel. It's a mist. Also used in a Holy Chalice ritual. We already got some shiny coins. Blinkende Munten. So you have Munt, singular, Munten, plural. But where are we gonna go? Yep, he's gonna. Ooh. Alright, so that guy dies a lot quicker. Alright, so there's a bird head in there. Thick cold blood. So on that second hit, he sort of staggers his attack animation. So you can't break an impending attack, I guess. It just takes enough successive hits. Kiff mess. And we reach our maximum capacity, so the rest go into our storage back at the Hunter's Dream. So this is the way we should have gone. Earlier last episode we were going through the graveyard and then taking a second left, and then just kept dying over and over and over. More residents. Bewohners.
Oh my, what a queer scent.
Zonderlinge.
I could owe the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, and besides, this is no place for ladies. Wouldn't want to drag you down too.
I don't think I've ever played as a female character, so that's a new dialogue for me. And I wouldn't even thought of that they changed the dialogue because you're playing as a female character, because this is a lady of the night, a prostitute. And that's what she meant. This is no place for ladies. She wouldn't want to drag you down too.
I'm off during hunts, and besides, this is no place for ladies.
No place. Geen. And then you have this guy.
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from my castle. Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast stunts. Oh, enough with you already. Come on, just go with you. Oh, enough with you already.
Alright, now he's repeating. But yeah, he's not friendly. I would say 90% of the people we've spoken to, unfriendly. She was, yeah, not too bad. I guess you technically had Gilbert and the little girl as well. We should go back and talk to her, actually. What did he say? I thought he said something. Nice try, mister. Ah, look at that. We got a whole new set. Oh, that guy with the gun. He interrupted our attack animations. But that's how it goes sometimes, right? You can't just focus on the guy in front of you. You gotta see who's might be supporting him or compromising your engagement with them.
We've deepest gratitude for the church and all they do for us. Deepest, widest gratitude, yes. Yes.
Doesn't seem quite genuine.
Deepest gratitude for the church.
For alles wat de kerk doet, voor ons doet. Alright, so they're just repeating. But let's look at the outfit that we just got. Because we got Zwarte Hood Kerk. And it looks a little bit like what those guys with the the flamethrowers or the staves are that we just ran into are wearing. And it offers up a little bit of protection against blood and mystic. And then also poison, but then it lowers quite significantly madness, so you want to wear this around madness. And based form, I've never actually interacted with based form. Hoe hoger deze eigenschap, hoe dichter je bij de weesvorm bent je tijdelijk transformatie. So I think there's actually a point where you can get where you actually transform into a beast, maybe. But let's see. Kleding van de jagers van de Hellende Kerk. So this is clothing specifically from Hunters of the Healing Church. De meeste jagers van de Hellende Kerk zijn elementaire artsen die weten dat preventie van de infectie nodig is door de slachtoffers en zelfs potentiële slachtoffers op te ruimen voordat de ziekte zich manifesteert. Hun zwarte kleding staat voor angst en de merkwaardige waanzin van jaren. So, yeah. So most Hunters of the Healing Church are elementaire. I want to say that's basic, because elementary, you know. But I want to make sure I get that correct. Elementaire, this last one there. Yeah, fundamental, basic, artsen. So artsen is it's not art. It's doctors healing that know that prevention from the blood is required from the victims, and that so they have to wear this stuff and to prevent the getting sick, the infection via the blood, and that the black clothing, the zwarte kleding, stands for angst, anxiety, and the merkwaardige waanzin van jaren. So the merkwaardig, that's the known marking of madness of Yarnum. So we have the hat, and I'm not a big fan of the way it looks. And then this one, so here, this is what I was talking about. The hat had one description, and then the Zwarte Kerk, kleding van de jagers van de Hellende Kerk, but you have a whole different paragraph, or at least part of it. De heilige sjaal, symbool van de Hellende Kerk, wappert trots op hun rug. So it's the holy shawl, symbol of the healing church, wappert trots op hun rug. Wappert. Almost. There we go. Wapperen, blow flies trustfully against your back. And then I think it has the same, the rest of the paragraph's exactly the same. De meeste jagers van de Hellende Kerk, etc., etc. So like, yeah, a slight difference. And then I think it'll probably be the same for the lange operasiehandschoenen. So these are like operating gloves. And then with the chirurgenhandschoenen. So a chirurg is a surgeon, so chirurgenhandschoenen, surgeon gloves. Het verfijnde borduurwerk vormt een spreuk die de drager beschermt. So the fine lacing forms a tail that the wearer protects. De kerk voert de jacht met medische precisie uit. Als er een gezwel wordt ontdekt, moet je het vinden, grijpen en uit het lijf van de drager rukken. Yeah, so they require medical precision. That's what surgeons do. Although I'm curious on the word gezwel. And that's what I particularly love about Bloodborne and its localization into Dutch, is it offers the lore and setting offers up a more interesting, nuanced, parts of a language that you wouldn't normally otherwise interact with. Huren. There we go. Gezwel, swelling. Ah, so if they discover swelling, then they have to discover it and then grip it. Yeah, then you have to find it and pull it out. So it's only like a 10 difference, so it's not a huge difference on what this gives you. And then Leiding van de meeste jagers van de... Okay, so this is the same exact thing as well. And this offers up protection against, So you have taken stompwapen, so that's your blunt weapons, and then stotaanval, that's your piercing weapons. We're gonna keep this though. Quicksilver goggles.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And best of luck hunting. Best luck of all. Praise you.
All right. So he's also pretty insincere as well. Okay. Yep. Good dosha, so we got more of those. So I think this is the best way. I should have done it yesterday, but I was going through the middle. Oh, you can hear those slurping sounds from this guy. Dick out, dude. You wanna come down here? This guy's still pretty beefy. that's how we should have cleared it out yesterday. But c'est la vie. Such is life. And then I wonder, because you can go to the status and okay, so you can't see how much you need to your next level up from here. I think they did that in maybe one of the later games. So we couldn't get that little bit back, but that's fine. The cold blood. Alright, so I think we've explored most of this area. So he really gets in another hit on that second round. You can stagger him, but then he'll reset his attack sequence and still get one in. Nice. And now we're back at the chapel. Because I wanted to go talk to that little girl as well. Yes. Houghton skilled. Oh yeah, we got that too. I forgot to look at that. That was put in this game sort of as a joke because before this you had Dark Souls, well, Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 and 2, where you could use shields, but in this game it's meant to be a faster pace, more aggressive playstyle. So I think they did put in a wood shield, but as a joke. In Ru Houten skilled van de masses die meedoen aan de jacht. Jagers gebruiken meestal geen skilden, want die hebben weinig effect tegen de kracht van de beesten. Skilden zijn leuk, maar niet als ze de alertheid verminderen. So yeah, it's a raw, roughly, crafted wooden shield. It actually looks like it's from a door that lots of people, try to use on a hunt. Hunters usually don't use shields because they have little effect against the beast, the effects of the power of the beast. Like the beast can just plow through a little shield like that. Yeah.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Good hunter.
What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
Yeah. And then we still have 900.
Farewell.
Kopen. Yeah, I guess we'll buy that. Because I think... yeah, it's the same exact description as well. And yeah, it just offers up a little bit less physical protection. although a little bit more for piercing damage as opposed to bludgeoning. So maybe those guys with the bricks, it you know, is the stomp weapon, but piercing weapon, yeah, could be like the claws of a beast maybe. And then we have, yeah, because we'll check out that summon, I think. Because we haven't interacted with that yet. Sloto Lunarium. We have only one key got received, and not that. So, yeah. And I think it's nice to have your discovery a little bit up, because then you'll get, yeah, see, that's nice, because I think that initial swing already starts to knock them back. Yeah, that's the summon, but I actually want to clear this first, just to make sure we have a clear... This boy's a little heftier. Ah, we still had a guy walking this way. So we have two guys walking this way. Alright. And I think there was someone here. Dick Blut. So that guy's just sitting there. Oh yeah, these guys. And look at this, they got like these sort of crucifixes. Yeah, those guys you gotta be a little careful with. Because they hit hard with those crucifixes. Alright. Not gonna worry about that big boy. And then we have this. So this is a summon. It's an NPC, it's not a actual other player. But you can do that. And this is Henriette Oproepen, so that's the call on. Loden van de oude jagersbel. So it's a sound of the old hunter's bell, and it's resonating met een andere. Resonate. Oude jager Henriette is geërveerd door de resonantie van de bel. So this is old hunter Henriette. And she looks like she's got the bouwkamer, the kerkhammer, and a torch. And they'll help you out to an extent. I mean, they do have finite life, so... I can't remember if they make the boss more difficult, though, because sometimes when you summon somebody in and then go in, It actually increases the health of the boss. So I don't exactly remember if it's like that in this game. Oh yeah, yeah.
Let us partake in communion and feast upon the old blood.
No subtitles.
Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears. Seek the old blood. But beware the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. The foul beasts will dangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented. Seek the old blood.
And now it repeats.
Let us pray, let us wish to partake in communion. Let us partake in communion and feast upon the old blood.
Feast upon the old blood.
Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears. Seek the old blood. But beware the frailty of men.
Okay, now it's repeating.
Their wills are weak.
But yeah, so this, I don't think this was ever subtitled in the English version, so you won't have that localized here either, or they didn't.
Their wills are weak, minds young.
I think it's probably one of the best cutscenes in the game. And you see the transformation via shadow. Still holding that little trinket. And then this. I love this. critical on him. Broj afgeslacht. Gouden hangere. So it's a necklace. Alright, I need to do a gesture. So that was huh. I don't even know if I saw that, because that's Vicar Amelia, so that's the wow. I actually forgot to look at the name for that one. But I have that somewhere. Okay, that's weird. Alright, I guess that's not... I don't have it anymore, but whatever. Because you had... Yeah, blanking on it. But we did get this Amelia's Hanger. Gebruiken om bloedkristal te krijgen. Hanger van, ah ja, predikant Amelia. So instead of Vicar Amelia, predikant means the same thing. It's a, you know, religious person. Someone that works for the church. Hanger van predikant Amelia. Gebruiken om te veranderen in een bloedkristal dat wapens versterkt. Used on to change in blood crystal that weapons make stronger. Improve. Make stronger. Deze hanger werd doorgegeven door de predikanten die leiding gaven aan de hellende kerk. Het herinnert aan het als waarschuwing bedoelde adagium. Raak de schedel op het altaar om het adagium te onthullen. So, yeah, it's given to, passed on to predicants in the church that lead the healing church. It serves as a memory on the waarschuwing, a warning for the adagium. What is the adagium? Because I think that's actually the same exact word. I don't think it's technically a translation. I think it's a proper noun. Oh, adage, proverb. Okay, yeah. So it's a warning through Proverbs. So touch the skull on the altar on the proverb to onthullen. We're close. Onthullen, unveil. Ah, okay. So touch the skull, the schedel on the altar for the proverbs to Unveil. Lamp on staken, so that's a turn it on. Ah, inspecteren. So this is what they're talking about. Ah, that's right. It's a beastly skull.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
Bedriegen.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
Our
We are
adage.
born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood.
Vernietigd door bloed.
Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Fear vreset. So that was Lawrence that left. That bell tolling is very reminiscent of Dark Souls 1, because you had to ring 2 bells to access, get further into the game. So yeah, we'll go back to the Hunter's Dream. Oh yeah, because we still need to talk to the little girl, and now we've gone to the cathedral and the cathedral ward, which is where Gilbert, the very first NPC that we interacted with through a window, was. Oh, and she's gone. Again. Oh, and look at he's back.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig.
The first one.
They worked and forged weapons in
Smeden.
their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erden Chapel. Ascend to Erden Chapel.
Steek op nade.
From there, you will find the church workshop. Ascend from...
Alright. There she is again.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well.
It's Stakens.
Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Yeah. Because we want to prioritize strength, but I also want to increase mystic. Why not? It increases your discovery score.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Farewell, good hunter.
So definitely some existential
May
questions.
you find your worth in the waking world.
Your water worth. I don't think we have anything new. We still... Yeah, let's sell something so we can finally get that lantern. What else do we have? So we have the same weapons, same guns. Alright, that's it. Now our insight has gone up to 11, so we were at 8. So we, but we used 1 to summon Henriette, so that brought us down to 7. So then, yeah, we got 1 for probably seeing Predicant Amelia, and then 3 for, defeating her. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the... No, we want to go back to Central Yarnum. See Gilbert and then the little girl. Oh yeah, the Dragbara Lantan. It's a wearable Dragbar. Stumeru Bronkelx, that's a specific Chalice dungeon. Stumeru, if you pronounce it that way.
Have I heard of Bergenworth? Afraid I can't say that I have. The locals aren't apt to share any local history.
So he's not a local.
I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer.
Poor chap. Yeah, because he was sick last time. I actually wasn't expecting to see him again.
I know nothing of a Bergenworth.
Neats. Nothing.
And I'm
Alright, so he doesn't have much else to say. The little girl I know was on the other side of this area. Best just to run past them all. We'll kill Big Boy though. He always gives blood vials. See? 2. Actually, I heard one of those guys muttering something. Kane Antwoord. Okay, so the little girl doesn't have anything else to say. And there might be a reason why she has nothing left to say. Is that an item or just a lantern? I think that's just like a lantern glow or something. back through here. Ah, but there's something else. Rode boodskapperslint. So that's a red messenger's ribbon. Okay, so that's not here. Oh yeah. It's in belangrijke voorwerpen, so important items. Rode lint that boodschappers nogal leuk schenen te vinden. So the messengers always find, these types of items, they find them nice to find. Het dikke rode lint met de penetrante geur werd gemaakt van organen en van ongelukkige slachtoffers. Dat klinkt vreemd, maar de boodschappers zagen dit accessoire wellicht als een manier om te rouwen. So yeah, it's a grisly gift or item, but they find it nice. So I think it's implied that this is from the little girl, that she tried making her way through the aqueduct and met a unfortunate end. And I think that, I don't know if that always happens or if there's a way to prevent it. I thought there was a way of killing the pig and then talking to her, and then I don't know. The questing can be quite obtuse in these games. Yeah, we'll go see if these guys have any treasures. Waste not. Oh, and you get something as well. We still need a double bloodstone shard. Go back to the... So, oh. So we can hit so we could have hit Eileen the Crow as well, because that's who that is. Actually, we didn't need to do that. Voorwerp oprapen. So that's the item. Erfgenaam. I think that's what is that, inheritance or something like that? Praten. That's a good picture. Save that for the thumbnails. I actually completely forgot about this.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks.
Tot bedankt.
We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
was a nice, good curing.
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
To me. Let's see real quickly, because I want to be sure on my translation of curing. Okay, so you don't have... Oh, maybe I'm in the wrong one. Ah, there it is. Testing. Good test.
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters.
Very nice. All right. Back to the hunter's dream. So we, okay. We just helped out Eileen the Crow. Eileen the Cry. And, yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there. We made good progress. We, finished scouring that area that we died in repeatedly yesterday. And, we summoned the, old hunter Aldejager Henriette. And, we're able to kill Veredicans Amelia the first time. And then saw that Gilbert is on his last legs of life. And the little girl didn't talk anymore. And we think, I'm pretty sure we found her bloodied red ribbon. And then we helped Eileen the Crow in a fight against another hunter. So yeah, we'll pick up there from next time. And until next time, travelers, take it easy in the meanwhile.